Howdy guys, time for another foundation review. So today's video is going to be on the UOMA Say What foundation, and here's what it looks like. It's got a pump and this cap, and they have different colored caps depending on the shade, which I will explain in a little bit. And this bottle is glass. The foundation retails for $39 and you can usually find it on sale. I got it for 50% off at the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. And right now when I'm filming this, I'm trying to post it tomorrow. So I think the sale might still be on, so it would be $29.50 on UOMA's website if the sale is still on and you're watching it the day I'm posting this. But it is available on their site and Ulta. There are 51 different shades. And they say that it is customized long wear, vibrant matte finish with nourishing hydration. So they group the shades into 6 different, what they call skin kins, and each group has a different formulation based on the needs of that particular skin type. So like they say fair skin deals with redness, sensitivity, and that kind of stuff, and then like deeper skin would be more with like hyperpigmentation and those kinds of things. So someone with a different skin color grouping would have a different formula than the one that I have, so keep that in mind. But they have a lot of information about it on their website. They explain each grouping, why they chose that, and the different skin concerns of each grouping and why that they formulated it the way they did. And finding my shade was actually really confusing, and I've heard from a lot of people that it is confusing because at first when I heard of this, I saw another YouTuber use it and they said that they got the shade T1N, which is the one that I was going to go for if I would have bought it online, but apparently there are different T1Ns. So when I bought it, I was like, this is probably going to be too dark because their skin tone was a little bit deeper than mine. So I was like, I don't know if it's going to work, but I got it and it's like almost too light. So I am wearing it today with a lot of bronzer because it is too light for me, which is crazy. So they have a T1N in my shade, and they also have a T1N that would work for the deepest of complexions. So it's like each grouping has like T1N, T2N, T2C, and they have warm, neutral, and cool, and I go more towards the neutral tone. I have the shade White Pearl T1N, and honestly I think maybe the next group up is called Fair Lady. I think Fair Lady would be too deep, so if I really wanted this to be a perfect match, I might have to mix T1N in White Pearl and T1N in Fair Lady. But I'm probably not going to do that because it's fine, as you can see. I mean, it looks fine after I've got bronzer and a powder over top that kind of deepens it just a slightly little bit. On me, the foundation is a soft matte to natural kind of finish. I wouldn't call it a true matte. It does stay a little bit tacky and does transfer. But if you powder it, use setting spray. I mean, right now it's not really moving, but before I set it, I definitely felt the product, like if I do this, it would come off on my hands. So just a little bit though. I mean, I have foundations that are worse, but it's not like super matte. Some of my foundations are transfer proof without any powder or anything, which is not necessarily a bad thing. It just depends on what you want to do with it. They did say that it is hydrating, and I definitely agree with that. So I actually have like right around here somewhere, I can't exactly see, but up close, I do have a little bit of dry patches around because I've had breakouts recently, and it is not exaggerating those at all, which is a huge plus. If you have dry to even combo skin, you don't want your dry patches to be standing out. So on me, it lasts pretty much all day. I don't really have a problem. It does transfer, like I said, so if I start to get oily and maybe I touch my face, it kind of comes off, but that's kind of my fault. And keep in mind, I work from home and I don't really go anywhere and like do things, so I might wear a mask for a few minutes a day to go to the post office, but other than that, I haven't been able to like extremely wear test foundations in a while just because of, you know, not going out. If the foundation was to start wearing on me though, I would see it right here where I talk, and then maybe like on my chin where if I eat, like my lip kind of, you know, does that and rubs it off right there, but it's fine from what I've seen. It's not like super like a full coverage matte foundation would be, but it's pretty good. I would say if you're not wearing a mask all day, I don't think this is quite mask proof unless you have a really, really good setting powder and setting spray. I like how that's a category in foundation reviews now, is how mask proof it is. But the formula of it is a bit watery, so be careful with that. Even though it isn't a pump, I would suggest to shake it, because the first time I used it, I put some pumps on my hand and they just kind of ran. But after I shook it a little bit and then pumped it again, and then it wasn't as runny, so maybe shake it before you use it, even though they don't say to do that. And to do my whole face, I use about 2.5 pumps with a sponge. The only thing that I don't like about this foundation, the price is great, the shade range is great, the finish, the wear time, great, but it has a scent, which if you watch my videos, I absolutely cannot stand literally anything scented. I don't like scented products, I don't like perfume, I don't like candles, scented lotion, anything like that. So it's it's a sensory thing for me, so that's like too much if something is scented. I don't smell it right now, but some makeup products, you put them on and they kind of smell, but then it goes away really quick. This lingers a little. Like every now and then I can kind of start to smell it again, so keep that in mind if you are really, really sensitive. I'm not sure, to be honest, if it is fragrance or if it's just the ingredients have scent. It's kind of florally. Okay, I just looked it up. It is fragrance that is making it smell like that. So if you are sensitive to fragrance, keep that in mind, which I'm sure if you are, you look at the ingredients anyways, But this foundation gets a 4.5 out of 5 for me, just because of the fragrance. If it didn't have that, would be great. But as a whole, I would recommend the UOMA Beauty brand. I have their concealer and their Double Take contour stick, which are both absolutely amazing. Not all of their products are vegan though. I know for sure the ones that I have are the foundation, the concealer, the contour stick, and then I think their eyeliner is vegan, and then they just came out with a new mascara that is vegan as well. But their palettes, and I'm pretty sure their lipsticks, are not, so be careful about that if you are only using vegan products. And let me know if you tried anything from UOMA or any other smaller Black-owned brands. I would love to check them out. If you want to know how I got this look, stay tuned for Tuesday's video. I did a look with the September Rose Brew palette. You can click up here to watch my most recent video, or click up here to watch my last foundation review. And give this video a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss seeing my face in your subscription box every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. The links to this foundation and the other products that I mentioned, as well as my social media and my blog, will be in the description box below, and I will see you guys in the comments. Bye.